Okay, this will be the last video, I promise, because I only have one more example to do, and that's this one. And I started it a while ago, said that it is not a trinomial equal to 0. Instead, it's a binomial equal to 0, but we don't have anything else, to move to this side. So that means that we're not going to factor it with two sets of parentheses. We're just going to have one because we're pulling out a GCF. I've already pulled out the GCF. What do each one of these terms have in common? Well, 3. That's 3 times 1, and that's 6. That's 2 times 3. Some of you may still be at the point to where you're writing this down as 3 times x times x, writing down the factors, and then so that way you can see them. That's 2 times 3 times x. And we're calling that the common factors because, let's see if I have a highlighter, because what things do they have in common? Each one of them has a 3x. So that 3x is what comes out in front right here. That 3x is what came out in front. Okay, so that means what I have to do is put what I didn't highlight right there. So in this first term, what factor did I not highlight? I had an x. In the second term, what factor did I not highlight? That -2. So that's what stays inside the parentheses, the stuff that I didn't highlight, the stuff that's not in common. The common thing came out. What was left over stayed inside. It's still equal to 0, and we are going to be able to do the zero product property. Why? Because we have factors right here. This is a factor. This is a factor. Factor 1, factor 2. Factor 1, factor 2. And no, it doesn't matter what you don't really have to number them, but I just want you to see there are still 2 factors, even though we only have one set of parentheses. The zero product property says that you can take each one of those factors and you can set it equal to 0. Because if you multiply this number times this number and the answer is 0, then that means one of those factors has to be 0. So we're going to see what it takes to make, what x value will make each one of those factors be 0. So here, get the x by itself by dividing both sides by 3. 0 divided by 3 is just 0. It's a terrible 0. Sorry. I probably should show my work too. So I divided by 3, divided by 3. Okay. Get this x by itself. What do I need to do? Do the opposite of -2. The opposite of -2 is +2 to both sides. So you have x equals 2. So what does this mean? That means that we expect this thing right here to cross the x-axis at 0 and 2. So let's run over here, and it's 3x squared minus 6x. Okay, let me kill all of this. 3x squared, 3x squared minus 6x. 3x squared minus 6x. We're expecting it to cross the x-axis where? At 0 and 2. So you can see right there, it crosses the x-axis at 0, and it crosses the x-axis at 2. There's the solutions. The x values right there are the solutions. Okay, so that means that you should now be able to do the problems. Okay, you can skip all of this, and you can go straight to check your understanding, solve by factoring, factor that. That is the difference of 2 squares. No, actually, don't do that one. Let's do your homework assignment is going to be homework or classwork, actually. Number 14 through, what's at the bottom of the page? 14 through 23. Okay, you may need to use the graphing calculator, or since your laptops are already opened for you to watch this video, it's fine if you use Desmos. Okay, so good luck. Remember, I'm going to remind you one more time. if Professor Meeks comes in with a different assignment, then you do not have to do this. You only have to do this if Professor Meeks does not bring in an assignment. Okay? So please, please, please pay attention to my words. You only do this assignment and if Professor Meeks does not provide the sub with a different one. Okay? All right. Good luck, and I will see you guys Wednesday. Hopefully I will be there Wednesday. I'm totally planning on it right now. The only reason that I wouldn't be is if my aunt, who is in the hospital, something bad happens. She's doing good. She's improving, but she's not out of the woods yet. So she had a surgery. It didn't turn out very good. So she's super, super sick. But anyway, I will see you Wednesday. I will, by the way, I will be at school sometime tomorrow afternoon to work on grades because I know a couple of you have emailed me concerns about the grades because I haven't updated it, but I will update it. I promise. I will be at school, even though I'm going to miss your class tomorrow. Sometime tomorrow afternoon, I'm going to come in just to work on grades. So if you have any questions, you can stop by my room and maybe find me there. Okay. Good luck. Thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you later.